Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Strawhat Sitdown crew in the building. We promote to these other podcasts. We gon' put these people in their feelings when they hear this, and they know that they can't top this. We spit facts and we poppin'. Every time an episode is dropping, we see D3 in the corner. Mister, that's a real G with the green screen in the background. Got him looking like he in a real scene. We got Big Mod in the cut. Always ready with rebuttals, but he bring the knowledge when we in the huddle, so you know the crew is never gonna fumble. And it's YHuss, last but not least. If you ask me, then Cali, mad the captain, make him rally around me. Every Sunday we gon' run deep, and we can't stop until we find out about that one piece. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We down in 3, 2, 1. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cali Mac on the track. Never whack, bring it back, and we are back. Strawhat Sitdown episode 29, baby.
Ooh, damn.
One more to the big 3-0, bro. We moving up. No cap.
We are. For real.
We gonna be hitting episode 100 soon, though. For real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with the gang, though, as usual, feel me? Got D3 in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's good, y'all? We out here. Banger ass chapter.
Yes, sir. That boy Mister in the building. What's up, Brody?
Let's go, super. Let's get it.
Mike peaked and everything. That was very super. Strawhat in the building, too. What's going on, man?
What's good? Shanks gang in the building. Let's go.
Let's go, Shanks gang. Oh, nah, not like this, bro.
Yes, like this. Yes. My character's here. Let's go.
Oh, man. Last but not least, of course, that boy YHuss.
Yeah, what's up, yo?
Gang. Yeah, banger ass chapter. I don't even want to talk too much. I just want to get into the summary so we can start talking about this shit. I ain't gonna lie, because it was a banger ass chapter. So, Miss is gonna do the summary, just go over the basics of what happened, and we'll go from there. Whenever you're ready, brother.
All right, everybody, get ready because we are back with One Piece chapter 1054, titled Flame Emperor. The first thing we see after the 1 month break is the fire capital of Wano. We hear the Skybirds gathering up as the scene moves well outside the capital's walls. Green Bull walks up to the ensemble samurai, telling them they shouldn't interfere. Raizo informs the Skybirds that the opponent is a member of the Navy, Luffy's enemies outside of Wano. Green Bull tells us about his ideals, believing the celestial dragons are gods, and that in this unaffiliated country, the people here have no human rights, then unleashes his attack. He roots into the ground, creating fists of trees while flowers and branches sprout everywhere, which he calls flexing forest muscle. He continues to spew his evil values until Yamato knocks him in the head using advanced conqueror's haki, and Momo appears, about to use his blast breath, which ends up in failure with the poof. Green Bull thinks to himself that he wasn't aware of anyone with pink dragon power. Momo then bites Green Bull, stating that no one will ever bring dread and terror to his people again, and tells Yamato to stay out of this. The scene leaves the outskirts of the capital. Now onto the seas around Wano as the Red Force sails through the waters. The crew is clearly ready to meet Luffy, with someone urging Shanks to get going, since Luffy's become a great pirate already. Shanks reminisces the last time that he was there. The Roger pirates were giving Odin a send-off, and that Momo and Hiyori must be all grown up by now. The executives are all getting excited. Yasopp stating he isn't ready to see Usopp yet. Lime Juice remembering that Kid is on Wano, and that he's gotta pay for picking a fight with them. As Shanks looks at Luffy's bounty picture in the newspaper, he remembers the things that led him and Luffy to this very moment. Him stealing the fruit from the government ship, their time in the windmill village, and the moment Shanks lost his arm. He tells the executives that he doesn't plan to meet Luffy just yet, as Bartolomeo is burning down the red hair flags on their own territory and replacing them with Luffy's. Before the scene ends, Shang sits down across from Ben Beckman and pours himself a cup of sake. He goes, "Say, Beck, I think it's time we make our move. Let's claim the One Piece." The scene changes yet again, with Al-Qaeda being debriefed of the happenings of the reverie by Navy Criminal Affairs Unit Chief Black Horse Kuro Uma. We learn that they are all calling Sabo the Flame Emperor, and that he's become a champion for all the people. The fatality is also confirmed to be Nefertari Cobra. The newspaper is saying Sabo was the one responsible for his assassination. A few hours before the murder, the revolutionaries attacked the Celestial Dragon's home, destroying the hoof of the Celestial Dragons, the world nobles' symbol, as they declared war. They confirmed that Green Bull and Fujitora scrapped with the Revolutionary Army commanders, who succeeded in freeing Kuma and then escaping. In addition to Cobra's death, Vivi went missing around the same time as well. On the subject of the attempted murder, Kizaru confirms the target was Saint Charlos. Apparently, Saint Miles Guard let the attacker escape. A group called the Holy Knights have intervened in that case and is being deliberated in the land of the gods. Akaina elects to let them figure it out. The public feels that Sabo is the one pulling the strings in all these events, and it's resulting in overall buzz. Beyond Sabo, they mention that there are 8 rebellious kingdoms that staged revolutionary coups while their kings were still returning home. Over the background of the revolutionary rally with flags on display, Kizaru states it is almost as if they are worshipping him like a god, and that accounting for the growth of his legend, his influence might be greater than that of Dragon himself. Akaina looks over a balcony, saying to himself that he reached Fleet Admiral during one hell of an era, and that no matter what tries to hit them, the Marines will strike back and return fire on all fronts. End chapter.
Ah, goodness.
Oof.
Banger!
Yeah, that's so much.
Oh, wait. First off. My boy Yasop is deadbeat dad gang, 100%. That's what he actually crazy. Deadbeat dad gang in the building. That's
100%.
crazy. My man said I'm not ready to beat him yet.
Bro,
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Usopp saw, just go run. Usopp is like, nah, I don't want to see that nigga yet. I'm good, bro.
That first interaction is gonna be
bro.
hilarious. I'm not gonna whatever they have it.
I seen someone say Yasop has I can't see my son disease.
Oh, man.
Right, basically.
Yo,
Right.
nah, that would actually be broken if he said that shit. I would have busted out. Fire ass chapter. Where you guys really want to start though?
Bro.
Oh my gosh, there's so much we
much.
can get into. Oh my gosh,
We might as well
there's
just
so
go
much.
from top to bottom if that's the case.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, we just do it from top to bottom type shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So let me pull up the Discord stream for y'all real quick.
Yeah. I got so much to talk about, like so much to say. First of all, can we all admit that like Green Bull is a piece of shit? Like
His ideal is terrible.
Bro,
bro, my man's this guy came in there mask off saying y'all have no human rights, prejudice,
Yes, bro.
way of the world, and like, oh my goodness, if he had a Twitter account, he would have been got canceled off of first tweet. Like he would have been got canceled off of first tweet. Like this dude, it just went in mask off, just praising the Celestial Dragons. That already makes him scum.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, like
Okay, his fruit is fire though. I'm not gonna lie. Like his
Yeah,
fruit is ridiculous.
his fruit is definitely
This food is
fire.
pretty ridiculous. I can't count.
And then
The
go
Woods
ahead,
fruit?
go ahead.
The Woods? Yeah, that shit's ridiculous.
I like Forest more. The official
Yeah, I like
section.
Forest. Sounds cooler.
Woods
Yeah.
is kind of ugly.
The Woods fruit. This isn't the official translation, by the way.
This is the TCB one, right? Yeah.
On official, it says Woods.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On TCB, it says Forest.
Sometimes I feel like they change it. Sometimes TCB, they be going in and changing stuff.
I think once the official comes out, they change it to the official.
Yeah. Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. Because I noticed some shit is like a bit different every time I look.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind nature fruit. I think that sounds better.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, that does.
But
I think
Or something simple like the plant fruit. Like
That works too.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, I think plant would have. Woods is pretty ugly.
Also,
That boy
have
got
y'all
the
seen some of the discourse around the community about like what this entire chapter, not even just with Green Bull, but people who like, the community has the Yonko versus admirals and Yonko commanders and stuff. A lot of people say that this chapter does not make admirals look good at all.
Oh, no, not.
Power wise, like you got one, like last chapter, Green Bull like folded King and Queen, and then you got the community was like, well, I mean, the commanders, they weren't at full power. Clearly, they were recovering, and you got people like BDA Law saying like, it's been 7 days. How much time do they need to recover? Blah blah blah, and then like they got that back and forth. This chapter is crazy because while he's spewing all his racist BS, he's not folding the scabbards, and
No.
and then on top of that, you have Yamato come and sneak him with Conqueror Coded Hockey, and he and it just did not look good.
Yeah.
But I will say I do think the community jumps the gun a little bit because the Scarab, the Scarabs did look equally as good against Kaido at the very beginning.
That's true.
So
yeah, they did okay for this time. This nigga is clearly a crazy fuck. He is wilding, he's just like using his power like nobody's business. I like Yamato sneaking him and stuff like that. Like, to me, it's like, he's not even really trying. It doesn't even look like he's fucking trying. He's just using his power willy-nilly, you know what I'm saying?
The way I kind of interpreted that panel was just like Yamato just kind of came out of nowhere and caught him off guard real quick, like, so.
With the quick one, yeah.
So like I don't really see that as, oh my god, their power scale and admirals. I just kind of see it as, she got a fast one on him.
My question for a lot of people here is like, okay, who does Momo think he is, bro?
That's so sad, bro.
He
tried, bro. I give him respect.
It's not even that he thinks he's Kaido. He's just trying to live up to Odin.
Yeah.
Like, he even says it at the end before we cut scenes.
He tried a Boro blast. He
definitely folded.
I'm like, yo, was he really about to do it? And they didn't do it. My question is, bro, why do you tell Yamato? Okay, so people like, because I'm like, wait till Yamato just like chill. You know what I'm saying? What's up, mister?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Kelly, go ahead. What do you think?
That's just what I was saying before. Like, even towards the end, he just asked Yamato not to butt in because it's a pride thing. He definitely wants to show that he can follow in his father's footsteps and take over the position that he's taken over. You know what I mean? This is definitely a personal thing with him. It's definitely not smart, and he's definitely no way in hell he wins this shit. Somebody's gonna save him, but yeah.
So I that's what I thought initially too, but at the same time, I think also it's because Yamato's joined the Straw Hat Pirates, and I think because they're trying to keep the Straw Hat Pirates like away from that, and I think he's just trying to like, all right, now you part of the Straw Hats now, like you're not supposed to intervene. We from Wano got this. And then he's trying to like prove a point as well.
Yeah,
like you're saying.
I see that too. It's like,
you know what I mean? Because if the Straw Hats don't get involved, then there's no like the Navy can't come and help. You know what I mean? Because he's trespassing their territory right now. So the citizens have to take care of it.
I don't even think they're too worried about that because like the Navy thing, because like Green was saying, Wano is unaffiliated. Like there's no violation here. You know.
But if Pirates start fighting Green Bull on Wano, that gives them military
even more
force to come in and fight them.
Another thing that's like about Yamato and the Straw Hats is like another thing is like they might not want to have people like, it's let's say Yamato joins, right, and they leave, and then they have a scouting unit on her ability.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we follow Yamato, we know they're capable of blah blah blah. And another thing, people, I think like a really key thing I believe is that he wants to not have Yamato fight so that she feels fine leaving.
Yeah,
you guys can handle yourselves.
That's true. That's a good point too.
I like that one. I like that. I could definitely see that being a possibility for sure.
Definitely after this chapter, I'm kind of convinced that Yamato is joining the crew because there's another reason in this chapter why that part why I think she's joining. So when she said that she was Kaido's son, and he was like, Kaido's son, that right there solidified her bounty. She has a bounty right after that. Like she don't have to be an official. You don't have to be an official pirate to get a bounty. Like Frankie was technically not a pirate, and he got a bounty, which incentivized him to join the Straw Hats. I think the same thing's going to happen here. She's incentivized to even more to leave and stuff like that, because with her bounty, you know, that causes people to come to the island, that causes people to like invade and stuff like that, and Momo wants to keep the borders closed still, so
that kind of if that's the case, then that would kind of go against what Mr. said earlier, because he said Momo wants Yamato to not fight further because she shouldn't have that on her to leave the Straw Hat, to leave the island or whatever the case may be. But
I think that aligns with what Mr. said, because here's the thing, like she does not have to fight. I think that like let me say it. I don't think after this chapter Luffy's coming in to fight. I don't think so. And I don't think that any other Straw Hat members are coming or anything like that. If what Mr. said is true, and this is to solidify her, like, you know, we can take care of ourselves, you can leave, then that's even more reason why, like, you know, I believe that this means that, you know, she's like leaving and stuff. Whereas before I was a little shaky about it, but like the thing is, if she fights, you know, I'm pretty sure, like Mr. said, this like means that she's needed to be on the island. Momo wants this to be a strictly Wano matter, and even if she didn't join the crew, she's still like she's still Kaido's son. She was a part of the Beast Pirates, unwillfully part of the Beast Pirates and stuff. She's not a native, a Wano native, unless she was born here. I don't know, but like she's not a Wano native per se.
And also think about the information like this, like, oh snap, Kaido's sons joined the Straw Hats, like, you know, the Beast Pirates are still around, like, you know, like they could definitely spin that narrative, and like you never know, like
and definitely give her a bounty.
Give them a bounty, and also like, you know, next thing you know, fucking the military's going to fucking Wano. Wano's just like, we just want to chill. We just fucking had a big ass war. We're good, you know, like please.
Yeah.
Please
Another thing Greenbull notices is when Momo bites him, he thinks about the fact that he did, like, there was no scouting report about a pink dragon.
Yeah.
Which is gonna, like, because you guys remember that scene in the raid where the CP0 or CP9, whatever they were talking about. They're like, man, it's a good thing that experiment trying to duplicate Kaido's devil fruit didn't work. It's a good thing it was reported as a failure, huh? And this is how, like, it gets out, right? Or this is another way it gets out, where he's like, oh shit, that shit was not a failure, my niggas. Like, there's another dragon.
That's true.
So that might cause some more, you know, potentially Vegapunk involvement, because he said it failed and shit.
How did Momo bite him if he's got a Logia?
That is a huge question.
Okay. So I remember hearing this, because this was another power scaling thing, because they were like, how is this effective against Green Bull? But I mean, how is this not effective against Green Bull, but it was effective against Kaido? I'm pretty sure Momo does not have haki. So when he bit Green Bull, you know, it was probably similar to like trying to bite a Logia in any other circumstances. I don't think his devil fruit is any unique that like you can physically like hurt him in the same sense, because it's a nature fruit. So that means like probably punching a tree or something, you're probably not actually hitting his body. You're just punching a tree.
I think that
or whatever, if you don't have haki.
Yeah, there are certain Logias that don't have transparency.
Yeah.
As one of those.
It's only Blackbeard that does not have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's Blackbeard.
Oh, is it
it's just Blackbeard? It's literally just Blackbeard.
Yeah.
His is the only Logia devil fruit that does not have transparency, which, you know, some people theorize that's why it might be a different devil fruit or type of devil fruit. But Blackbeard said it's a Logia and it's the strongest Logia, and I'm pretty sure like. So it's a unique Logia that does not have transparency, but every other one does. Every single one. So unless Green Bull states or there's some type of clarity about that, I'm convinced that was the Woods version of transparency, where you're just punching a tree. You're not actually punching his essence, his body, his soul, or whatever he is that's inside the tree. You know.
I will say, I feel like in this panel he's kind of grimacing and making a noise at the fight. Not that it hurts him, but that he's definitely like making a face and there's a little noise
Yeah, when
Getting
he's pushing
bit.
him back.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. That's why I asked the question, because like he clearly gets bit and he reacts to.
He's
getting
definitely
bit.
reacting to it. Yeah.
Maybe it actually physically touches him, but it doesn't hurt. That's why I'm getting at, because I mean, like I said, he's still a Logia, so even if it's not full blown transparency, probably his actual body doesn't receive like crazy damage or whatever unless you have hockey.
Maybe it's like
Because
a mosquito bite.
Because he clearly reacted to Yamato, and I don't believe that it was just because it was Conqueror's coded hockey. I think it was like hockey period, because when he got hit and he was like, "Yeah, that's some strong hockey you got there. Like that is exceptionally strong." Like So he probably has gotten hit by hockey before, but it might not have been like, hard for him to deal with because he's an admiral. But he would. So I'm pretty sure if it's like depending on the level of hockey, he reacts. But this, I don't know. It doesn't seem like.
I think it's just like a mosquito bite for him. Like he's like, oh, fuck, this stupid mosquito bite. Like leave me alone. And that's why he got annoyed. And he's like, oh, fucking let me strangle this dragon. I don't know how Momo's gonna get out of this shit, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say, fam. Like, holy.
Momo's getting folded, bro. Like,
Yo, for real, bro.
He's getting folded. All right,
he needs a quick experience, though.
Like, we gotta talk about it, bro. We gotta get.
Okay.
All right. That boy pulled up. That boy pulled up.
My guy. Let's go.
That man, the man, the myth, the legend himself, is in the country.
It's time.
Looking like a proud father, yo, mind you. As he looking at
oh my god, I was like, I'm really looking at this motherfucker right now. I can't believe it.
You know what's funny? I feel like we joked about Shanks popping up at least a couple times.
Yeah.
Jokingly, bro, but nobody actually expected that shit to happen.
This was the one I actually did not like. For some reason I really didn't think Shanks was gonna come to.
Yeah, because it happened already. Because that's what happened with Marineford. So I think that was part of the reason why, at least for me personally, why I definitely support the lesser end of expectations.
Real quick, last time we saw Shanks was when he talked to the Gorosei, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh shit, dude, he flew there then. He fucking got there dumb
That was
fast.
during the.
No. He's been chilling. That was like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago.
Right.
You're talking about in universe time, right?
Yeah.
It was like before the raid, before they started doing the raid, and then before they got ready for the raid.
I was about to say, damn, yo, he was just there at the raid, yo. You got some teleport brew, some shit, damn.
It's been a minute.
Okay.
All right. So, what's this guy doing here, bro? What y'all saying? What's this guy doing here?
Okay, I actually want to clear something up first.
Okay.
People think this motherfucker literally came and went. I don't know how people think that. People think he literally left already. Like
wait, what?
People actually, there's some people who I keep seeing in comments. They're like, "Wow, Shanks popped up, said some shit, like left to sell money to sell film red tickets." Like that's literally what people think.
People are stupid.
He's not gonna do something I want to. Okay, I'm glad none of us agree. Okay, all right.
No, absolutely not. He's definitely there for something now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, I was about to say. So some people, I've seen the community talk about how Shanks, that Shanks is only taking advantage of the fact that Big Mom and Kaido are down. So because of that, that's why he wants to actually go after the One Piece. But I don't believe that. I don't think because the wording on that where he said, "Hey Beck, don't you think it's time we claim it, the One Piece?" Like he makes it sound like he had it on deck this whole time, or like he could have
he knows what to do.
Yeah, like so, and then on top of that, even if like for some odd reason he needed Kaido and Big Mom out of the picture, what reason would that be? The poneglyph? He last time I checked, he doesn't have anyone to read the poneglyphs.
No,
unless he's trying to kidnap Robin or something like that, which I don't think is the case.
That's not it, bro. Yo, you know what it is?
That would be insane. That would be pretty insane.
that would be insane. But I'm just saying, I don't think that like he. I don't think that he needed Kaido and Big Mom out of the way. That's like,
bro. It's that's not why he said it right now. He said it because he put an investment on who? On motherfucking Mugiwara no Luffy, right? He said Luffy is ready, and I'm gonna meet him at the tippy top, and we're gonna fight it out for One Piece. That's what's gonna fucking happen, bro.
I definitely feel like it's because he saw Luffy's victory. I can't say it's because of it's not necessarily because of Big Mom and Kaido losing. It's more so because of Luffy winning. I can definitely get behind that.
Everything went his way, like
yeah.
And unlocking the fruit, yo, because he sees the bounty. He sees
fruit since he went there.
Yeah.
Because you see him go back and like think about the past of like when he took the fruit, sitting with Luffy, like all this shit was fucking planned, bro.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Bro, the first thing he thinks, like Cali go to where he sees the bounty.
Well,
the first thing he thinks of after is stealing the fruit after he sees Luffy's new form.
You're right. No, you're right. That's pretty.
He's been waiting for him to unlock that fruit. That's the fucking ticket, yo.
Even who's question where he's like, what could that mean to them? It just turns into rubber. Like, come on, Oda.
Yep.
Yeah. To me, it looks like Shanks knew the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, whether he intentionally wanted to give that to Luffy or not,
this brings the question: would Shanks be so reckless with that fruit?
No.
If he knew how important it was, I really don't.
I'm not sure he does know.
I think it was on purpose, yo.
All
shit was on purpose.
But why? Because I've been wrestling with this. I don't understand how he came to the conclusion that Luffy was the one. Wait. I don't know how he came to the conclusion that Luffy was the one when he gave the fruit to him before all the extra stuff with Luffy trying to defend him from the bandits, his honor, and all that other stuff. Like what? Before all of that, actually, basically, what was before episode 0 that made him realize that Luffy was the one? Because I think it was intended for Ace.
What I think,
go ahead.
What I think, just my theory is like, how do we not know that Shanks didn't know that Luffy was Dragon's son? Because at that point, Shanks was already Yonko. Shanks had already been around, sailed, knew everybody.
Yep.
Definitely knew Garp and Roger.
Yeah, definitely knew Garp and Roger. So who's to say that he didn't know Dragon and didn't see the potential of Dragon having a son and just wanted to?
A lot of this is definitely still going to be speculation because we don't.
I mean, I'm definitely speculating, but I'm just throwing ideas out.
Well, here's the reason why I don't necessarily. I see your line of reasoning, and I understand it and I get it. It's just that I think that the idea of Dragon having a son was such a shock to even his own comrades like Ivankov and other people that like they were flabbergasted. Like Dragon of all people having a son. So I don't know if I can get that to Shanks.
I get that, but Shanks is own crew. Shanks is different though. Like
Shanks is different.
I know he's built different.
Walk up to the girl and be like, "Hey, let me talk to y'all real quick." Like,
but he also, we do have a fortune teller in this world. The shark mermaid in Fishman Island. You know, she could definitely be like, I saw you with the little boy at this windmill town. Like, that's the future. You know, like some obscure shit.
Are you saying like Shanks went back to Fishman Island or something?
I see why not. You don't think about all the time they've had. He definitely just been just moving around.
Yeah, I mean yeah, you're right. But like, the thing is that the one that makes the most sense in my opinion is the fact that he knew that he knew where Roger's son was, because they cross-reference the Marines. They cross-reference to where Roger was. Everybody knew where Roger was. Garp knew where Roger's son was going to be born. I definitely think that Shanks knew. So he could have cross-referenced and been like, okay, I think Ace is here. That's why he was there in how long was he in the Goa Kingdom? For like a year or something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
There for a little bit.
He stayed there for a hot minute, and it seemed like he was like looking for someone, and I think that was before he knew Ace too, Luffy, before Luffy met Ace. So because of that, I'm pretty sure, and Garp has no incentive to tell Shanks where Ace is. Even if he came there, if Garp saw Shanks there, he probably would have tried to fight him or whatever. Or maybe, I don't know. But
not just like I also believe that because Shanks ain't no dummy, so he definitely knows about the prophecies about the 20-year.
Yeah, that I agree.
That's I feel like that's stuff that as a Yonko he probably already knows and like has already been waiting. Like, Ace, sure, that's Roger's son, but he's not that age yet. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's why they gave us that time shit early, like during Fishman Island, because like the timing with Shirahoshi, the rise and birth of Luffy and all that stuff, like it's all fucking tied in, yo. And I think Shanks was just waiting and
yeah, I think yeah, like to me the Ace thing makes the most sense, like with everything that we know, but like the main question for me that really throws a wrench in that is like, would Shanks be so careless with that fruit? Because now after this chapter, I'm sure he knew what it was.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just the one question that makes me like question it.
The only reason why I think he knew he wasn't careless with it is because of that fucking smirk in that panel in this chapter when he gave up his arm. He smirked right before that shit happened, and like that to me lets me know that he knows exactly what he's doing. But that's how I feel.
The only problem was that like there's two issues with it being like solidified as Luffy. He knew and he intentionally wanted to give it to Luffy. One, we really need to figure out what happened pre chapter 0 because the problem is that if he intended to give it to Luffy, why was he there that whole time when he could have just simply went there, talk to Luffy, maybe been there a couple of days, give it to him, be be on his way. The problem is that he was there for a long time, and he was chilling. I know, yeah, he can chill. No one's saying you can't chill, but he was there for a long time. Wait. I'm pretty sure that like they even said that he was like taking care of stuff, like as he was like moving around. So in my eyes, in my eyes, I feel like he was moving around to find Ace because that makes the most logical sense. I mean, sure, like I said, if we found out what episode 0, I could be completely wrong about that, which is fine. But
we don't know everything that Shanks knows. You know what I mean? There's probably other shit that we don't know yet too. So
there's definitely a lot of speculation.
And then the second reason, wait. And then the second reason is because of what he said to Whitebeard. Clearly, when Whitebeard was like, you fought Mihawk and I still remember your battles. So what possibly in the East Blue can make you lose your arm? I heard you came back from the East Blue and you lost your arm. What monster did you fight there? And he said, I made a bet on this era. So clearly, if he knew the Gomu Gomu no Mi, right? And he knew like what it was capable of, everything, what would he need to be making a bet on? Clearly, he would be making a bet against Roger because Roger said, my son be the one to be a Joy Boy and fulfill the prophecy. He made a bet against Roger and gave it to Luffy, which in my opinion, like that makes the most sense. Why else say I'm making a bet? Like clearly,
I feel like that interpretation of what he means by bet is kind of a reach though. I'm not gonna lie, because like
yeah.
I feel like he just like he bet his arm that Luffy would be like some sort of great figure. I don't think it was much of a like I'm betting this against Roger or Ace or whoever.
I don't think so. I don't think that's. I think he just saw like felt it from like Luffy and he was like, nah, this kid's the one, and I'm gonna put my arm on it. Yeah. And that's what he did.
I mean, I think that he did that, but I still think both things could be true. Like clearly, 100%. He could definitely want to save Luffy, and at the same time, not only am I saving Luffy because I personally believe in him. Well, I mean, it's the same thing either way. If he personally believes in him, that means he thinks Roger's wrong or whatever. So it doesn't matter. But he can believe that Luffy is the one, and at the same time, I don't want him to die because I mean, I'm pretty sure Shanks knew at the time what would happen to the Devil Fruit if Luffy died there, or whatever. So he could have.
That's why in these big battles, that's why Shanks has been there, Marineford. the rate of fucking Wano. He's been there, like, just in case fucking Luffy does go out, he's gonna back him up real quick. Because the key is the fucking fruit, the unlocked fruit of the Gomu Gomu no Mi. It fucking makes so much sense. Like, I don't know, like, especially because of the fucking big ass hat that's in Marijoa. You know, like that big ass straw hat. Like, all this shit is tying in together, bro. Like, that's
it's low-key just
but
so
that
much
was,
we don't know.
but it's not like Shanks met Luffy with that hat. That was Shanks' hat, and he just
Of course,
he chose to
of
give
course.
it. He gave it to Luffy, but he could have easily given that to Ace. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like,
But also, that's true. But also, like, Luffy, I don't know, like, I feel like all this time he's been testing Luffy too. Like, all right, I'm gonna give my arm for you. You better live up to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give my hat to you. You better live up to it. Like, and then, and that's why he's like, we're not gonna see Luffy now. We're gonna see him at One Piece, and you're gonna live up to this, the moment that we see each other, and we're gonna fight it out like great pirates should.
yeah,
That's
I feel that.
like,
I definitely think he's going to be fighting Luffy though. Or this
at some point.
this is definitely if no one knew before, because everyone thought that Shanks was definitely going to be on Luffy's side and whatever. This is a declaration of war against Luffy.
Yeah,
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
100%.
That is definitely a declaration.
That kind of brings us to like, so what is he here for if not to fight Luffy?
Great question.
I have no idea.
I
Like,
can't
honestly, like I said, I don't know. I don't think he's after the poneglyphs. I mean, he could be.
he could
And,
be.
you know,
And we don't see it. Yeah.
I will say that
Okay,
I will say
okay, sorry.
I will say that he did mention Bartholomew burning down
Yep.
one of his flags.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have something to do, but he did. The part about it that makes me a little hesitant to think that has something to do with it is that he said he didn't want to see Luffy.
That's
So,
the question. Yeah, that's the big question.
if he was really upset about this guy burning his flag under Luffy's name, you would think he would want to confront Luffy about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why bring it up?
Right.
So yeah, it's real confusing. Like,
That's why I go back to. I think he's there just in case Luffy had lost, and then he would have been like disabled.
So you think he's just gonna dip?
Yeah, he's definitely dipping right now. Just dipping,
Nah,
and then
I think
I don't think so. I think.
ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Because wasn't Big Mom earlier talking about how there was something in one of the Hotsukis the one?
That's why I say go. That's why I say go ahead, man. Nigga, we on the same page, bro.
Yes,
Okay.
bro. Like, Big Mom definitely was the one
you're
that
right.
said that. And we still need one more world poneglyph.
the one
Nobody
from
knows
Fish-
what. Nobody
Fish-
knows where it's
yep,
at.
yep,
And then
yep,
guess
yep.
what? Shanks was the nigga that said, "Okay, look, let's time to claim the One Piece." And he's been to Wano before, so he has to be the one that knows where that poneglyph is.
And yo, if
And
Shanks
we still
has,
haven't seen it.
if Shanks has the
Yo.
last one, if Shanks has the last one, that means
Uh,
every single poneglyph, every single road poneglyph is in Wano right now.
That makes
Like-
sense. yo.
Luke has the one from Zoe. He has the one from Whole Cake.
Yep.
Kaido has one,
Yep.
and there's one missing. So if we assume Shanks has the
I'm
last
not.
one, it
I'm
means
not
every
gonna-
single one's here.
Shanks could hit a crazy lick and just
Shanks
get
could hit a
all
crazy
the
lick.
world poneglyphs
yo,
right
that
now.
would be
That's the thing,
OD, bro.
Like, he really could. He really
That's the
could.
thing. That's the thing, though. That's the problem, though, is that he said he doesn't want to confront Luffy, and Luffy has two.
He doesn't have to confront Luffy right now. Luffy's not on his ship. Like,
Yeah. You're not wrong.
And
Luffy's
maybe,
not on his ship.
and y'all gotta stop because y'all
He
might
could
be,
take-
y'all
he
might
could
be.
take that shit right under from Luffy's
Wait,
nose.
y'all, wait. Y'all gotta stop because y'all are giving some crazy implications here. Because guess what that means? That means he needs someone to read those poneglyphs.
You
So
spin.
he
You
has
spin
he
right
has-
now. Oh my goodness.
Who is he going to get to do that? There's
Yo,
only one
hear me
person
out, hear
on the island, and she's looking for the poneglyph. Oh no, Oda, no.
There's two
Oh no!
options.
Oh no!
Wait,
There's two options I'm thinking about right here, right?
Yo,
So
no
it's
way.
either he kidnaps Robin or he knows how to read poneglyphs because he's been on Roger's ship for years and he's been
That's
around
true.
multiple people that knew how to read poneglyphs. And who's to
Question.
say, what's up?
Does Odin's dad know how to read the poneglyphs?
Yes.
Okay.
He was
okay.
the only one. If I
He was the
remember
last Kozuki who could do it.
No, Odin could.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
come
what I'm
on.
saying.
One of the niggas dead, fam.
I mean, but wasn't he on Roger's
Yeah, no,
ship?
he taught Odin. I'm just saying, like, the last nigga now alive.
Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. But like, who's to say
No,
that
no,
Shanks doesn't know how to
Shanks
read it?
doesn't know that, so it's not like he's gonna come. Oh, where's Kozuki Sukiyaki? Like, yeah, no, he's not doing
Yeah.
Yo, what if? Okay, yo, real quick. What if Yamato joins the crew, right? I feel like in Odin's notebook, he probably put like some ciphers to help people learn how to read the poneglyphs, and then Yamato starts learning under Robin. Robin gets kidnapped, then it's up to Yamato to like help out decipher some poneglyph stuff while Robin's not there. I mean,
I think if Robin gets kidnapped, their first objective is to get Robin back.
Of course. But what if they need they need someone to read the poneglyphs to get to where Robin is, because Shanks already took. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So and then that would give Luffy all the motivation to go get Robin back from Shanks. Oh my god,
that would be a scrap. That would be a scrap. And I don't even think like I thought to myself that like kidnapping Robin might not be something Shanks would do, but why wouldn't he? Like, he's a pirate.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, like, he's clearly declaring war on Luffy here by saying let's go get the One Piece, basically. And on top of that, he's after Bartolomeo for burning his flag, which, as Callie brought up, he could have confronted him, but he doesn't want to see him, so he might be putting Luffy to the test by kidnapping Robin.
This is what I don't understand about like the One Piece fan base and Shanks. I don't understand why everybody has held Shanks on such like a moral high ground. Like, he's not gonna do heinous shit. Like, the nigga's a pirate.
Pirates, baby.
He's had to have done some shit before in the past to get to where he's at.
Facts.
Like,
but the problem is that, like, well, one, you've seen Shanks since episode 1, and clearly he was nice to Luffy and stuff. But that doesn't mean a kind guy can't scrap, though. That don't mean that he ain't with the shits.
Yeah, it's kind of it's just the perspective thing.
Like, that was one of the reasons why I was so drawn to Shanks, because this man has conviction. Like, when that bandit pointed that gun, and he was like, bro, you know what you're doing with that? Because, that ain't for threatening. And Lucky Root just standing there. I'm like, yo, no, this man should not be messed with. Do not fuck with this man. Like, he is with the shits. And clearly he's always been with the shits. But the thing about Shanks, though, is that he went to Marineford and said, okay, y'all all done fighting, unless y'all want to deal with me.
Because when Odin and them found One Piece with Roger, he said, that day we learned the truth of the world. We learned everything there is to know. We learned what the ancient weapons are. So the ancient weapons have some sort of like hint at One Piece. Like they have some sort of like some sort of like importance there. So I think that's what he means. That's what she meant by a part of One Piece. And I think that could also be part of maybe like what Shanks is here for, because Shanks, although he wasn't there, like he didn't firsthand know what the Age of Empires are. If no one told him, but if even Big Mom knew somehow that there's something about the One Piece here.
Sure.
So like, that could be another thing that he's here for though, which is Pluton. It might not just be the opponents.
And also didn't Robin ask Odin's dad about Pluton, right?
Yeah, exactly. And he tells us it's here. It's in one.
Yeah. So
which is still a crazy fucking reveal. But
yeah, that's not even the rest. That's not even. We're not even through the chapter, yo.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Bro.
What did y'all think about what happened? The next part of the ending of this chapter?
The Sabo shit, yeah.
Sabo, Flame Emperor.
Oh my goodness, that's
my goat, bro. I love Sabo.
Oh my gosh.
Before even that, we finally got the news on what exactly quote unquote happened at the Reverie.
Oh yes.
They're saying that Sabo kills Cobra.
Yep.
Cobra's the one that got murdered, and Vivi is the one that went missing.
I think we knew. You know what's funny? The community guessed this.
Like literally exactly this. Yeah.
Literally exactly this. Like when you saw all the theories of what happened, this was like the number one theory.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be true. So kudos to all those that got it right.
So he apparently murked this nigga. We all know he didn't.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody actually believes that he did it.
Yeah. And Vivi's missing. That's another big one. Actually, there's so much shit. They said so much shit here, bro.
There's so much implication.
This chapter is packed.
They said like even in this one section. So it's like, so on this page it's the he murked Cobra, and then I think next they talk about Suyankali. Oh yeah, they fought the fucking admirals. We knew this though.
Yeah,
that's another reason why they got an L. Even I kind of said that like you know they don't get no excuses. Because the thing is that like everyone thought that because the first part where they said Cobra's assassinated and they were probably gonna blame Sabo, everybody in the community guessed that. But no one in the community, I mean not no one, but a lot of people did not believe that Sabo was going to escape because he was dealing with two admirals. So we thought that like people thought that it was going to be
again. Yeah, it's going to be a Marine situation.
Yeah, Marine Corps Part 2.
I'm glad that's not the case. I'm glad that's not the case.
That would have been.
Not only did this man escape, he also got Kuma with him. Yeah. That's a massive W against two admirals.
Yeah, like Loki, that's like super impressive from the Revolutionary.
And they didn't lose anyone either.
They got Kuma.
Real quick about the Vivi, I feel like there's three options, right? Three options. Yeah. So I think she either escaped herself because she's definitely down to do her own thing. You know what I mean? Like once shit went down with her pops, or she was gonna get assassinated. Because I remember. When we saw his name was Emu, right? YHuss?
Yeah.
When we saw Emu, he had pictures, and they were like, "We need to kill one." And there was Vivi, Luffy, Blackbeard. So what if the assassin was sent for Vivi, and Cobra got in the way? You know, took it to save his daughter, and then was like, "Vivi, go with Sabo." You know, there's so many possibilities, but like, man, like, so many things are happening right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think for Vivi, I think the biggest thing for Vivi is that I think somehow, some way, she's gonna reunite with the Strawhats.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's without a doubt.
I think right now she's with the Revolutionaries. Like, right? I think she left with them.
Yeah.
Because the way I think about it, right, is like nobody at the Reverie, at like the higher ups, even wanted to recognize Alabasta because. I can't remember exactly the reason, but like, weren't they all hating on Alabasta? Like, they're the Kingdom of Alabasta.
Because Alabasta didn't, of the 20 kingdoms in the beginning of the voice entry, they didn't go underground, or no, they didn't go up to the God's realm or whatever.
Yeah,
exactly.
They chose to stay on Earth.
They automatically think less of them, so they want to get them out of the picture. Yeah. I think Vivi is going to eventually join up with the Straw Hats. I feel like a lot of the citizens of Alabasta are going to join the Revolutionaries because weren't there already like some of them with them by the time the war happened in Alabasta?
Yeah, some of the a lot of the
Like
rebels,
a lot of them actually.
Yeah, a lot of the rebels, they wanted Cobra to die anyway.
Yeah.
So like they were, even after Luffy and them left, they were still dealing with a lot of turmoil. And and on top of that, I mean, yeah, Vivi most likely will be reunited with the Straw Hats, but definitely that Vivi is like the next political figure, biggest political figure in the whole world, most likely, because when shit gets crazier and we have that war and stuff, and eventually if like, you know, everything goes according to plan, Vivi, she'll be the one leading the world and stuff like that, because I feel like that's her role in the story.
No, I agree with you, because she's gonna be like the liaison between the like revolutionaries and like the next rulership of the world. Not rulership, but like, you know, government, you know. And just like we talked about with that family being the one that didn't go into God's realm with the other 20 families, like that puts them in the position to be that one. This family's kind of cool. But that also kind of brings me to the question of why killing Cobra. Like, why was that something that the public like loved Sabo for? Like, did they just think all the world government countries are bad?
Well, they said they said that it's a strange occurrence. Not even they understand why, but like fully. But clearly, we see citizens rallying behind Sabo, because this is some type of 1 in a million occurrence. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, Sabo killing Cobra is a signifier of the times changing. Like, usually characters can smell it in the air when the times are changing, like Doflamingo, Whitebeard, other characters. Like, this is some type of weird occurrence where any other time period, at any point in One Piece, this will not be acceptable. There was clearly oppression that reigns in the air of the world of One Piece, and you know, this might, as weird as it might be a rallying cry for times to change, for things to change.
And honestly, I just think like, now that I think about it, it's like, even then, it just to them, it's probably just an attack on the world government is a good thing, no matter what.
Right. That too.
Yeah.
No worries, bro.
So the only reason why I don't, for the whole Vivi thing, that her going with the revolutionary, now that I think about it, is because of the wording of the dialogue. Like, they're saying like she disappeared right at the same time that her father was killed. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I think either she got kidnapped by someone, or she might be doing her own thing, because it's not uncommon for Vivi to, you know, go off. Yeah, exactly. You know, like, she's done it before. So, you know, it's definitely possible. And then she's like going to go see the Straw Hats or find them or something like that.
Another thing is that like Sabo has a Viva card for Luffy, so she can find him with that.
That too.
That's why I think like she's gonna be a part. She's gonna reunite with them or whatever. And that might be how we find out exactly what happened at the river, right?
Yeah.
And okay, this is another question I had. Was that some people think that one way they got to escape was using Kuma's power.
Oh.
But obviously there's a problem, right? Like, this nigga is not alive, or
he's
like
not even
conscious.
That doesn't mean
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that's
not conscious, but that doesn't mean he can't use his power, right?
It doesn't, because he was taking orders like walking and shit from the.
That's true.
Like, he was being walked by the fucking Celestial Dragons and stuff like that. And another thing is that Vivi is technically like of the 20 royal families from the Void Century, right? So people were saying, oh, she could order him maybe, and he might recognize that as an official order. I thought that was pretty interesting.
That is possible, but like, I think that's a little bit of a stretch, because why would the world government put her in the programming? Because clearly they program for each, not that he's a pacifista, but any person that's in the pacifistas programming, they recognize like, okay, like Boa Hancock, you know, I stand down, whatever, and then anyone else they, you know, attack. So they program them to clearly they have a database. I don't understand why Vivi would be in that database as someone to listen to, but I mean, it's possible.
Maybe it's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I rock with it. I like it.
And then furthermore, I think another one was that there was a attempted murder on Saint Charlos, that weird fuck that
Yeah.
Oshi. Oh, the guy that Luffy punched. That's who it is.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Mjolnir, I think his name is Mjolnir Don Quixote, the guy that was in Fisherman Island, or like in the past. Okay. Wait, Kylie, are you on TCB's website?
No.
Okay. Because that transition you're looking at is way better. Let the attacker escape. Like, I feel like that's better.
Yeah.
TCB said, excuse the criminals. I fucking hate that shit.
Excuse the
That
criminals.
one is way better. That he let the attackers escape.
Okay.
So I mean, I wonder why that's important. I mean, everyone has smoke with that nigga. So I wonder like if that's gonna be important. I mean, it will be important for sure, but like, I can't even imagine who wanted to smoke this nigga.
Then also the mention of a new group called the Holy Knights.
Holy Knights.
Oh yeah, we got like 2 new groups, the Holy Knights, and we got not 2 new groups, Holy Knights, and then we got a new person from that Chinese Zodiac base Marines, because I think they showed a couple of them before, right?
I have a picture actually. I was ready for this.
Yeah, they have shown a couple of other Marines.
You're always ready for
in the
every
past.
situation.
That has similar naming scheme to the Chinese Zodiac.
Yeah.
So
load.
People are well, let me know what y'all think. So people are hypothesizing, right? Because people are convinced that by the end of by the time of the war, the people, whether you believe the war is coming and the Marines are the final boss, or like the world government is like the last opponents or whatever for the Straw Hats, or whether it's Blackbeard, whatever, we all know at some point the Straw Hats are going to confront the world government at some point. And in terms of matchups, a lot, we all believe Akainu probably versus Luffy, Kizaru probably Sanji, and Green Bull with being introduced and how scummy he is, but he has a black blade. He's probably going to fight Zoro, and Fujitora might defect from the Marines because he's a more moral kind of guy and stuff. So that might happen. But with the introduction of the Holy Knights, would y'all think that those could be opponents for the remaining Straw Hats?
I think low-key that like they're trying to do that a little bit. But the Holy Knights and these like Zodiac people from the Marines, like the what was this motherfucker's name? Black Horse, and I put the picture in the One Piece Twitter group. Oh. There's like obviously all the admirals have like names from the Zodiacs. Well, I guess I could use a pheasant and not a bird or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, that's my point, is that they're showing these new Marines in the New World so far. Like, they are bolstering a little bit of the potential enemies from the world government side, right? So yeah, I do think they're showing more enemies and stuff like that. That could be actual combatants later on, because Luffy has a fucking alliance, and the revolutionaries and Alabama. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So they definitely need more people. I think another interesting thing is, dude, these fucking 8 rebellion kingdoms they're talking about, or 8 nation revolution, on this page right here. So that's another big thing going on in the world, and I feel like Oda has somehow given us even more questions than answers.
Yes.
That is always how it's been. Yeah. But we at the final saga, and he said in that letter, this is where all the secrets come out. So get ready.
This was chapter 1 of One Piece, bro. I'm saying.
Yeah, for real, bro. There's another thing in the last page. If you go back to the calendar of the stream. So on the podium thing, there are flags coming off it, and the third closest flag.
I knew you were gonna say something.
The one to the right, the swords. You got it, bro. On the left side, the swords in the middle. There you go. Yeah, that is the emblem of the Shimotsuki clan from Wano. That's Zoro's teacher and
senpai,
yeah, and then the guy Akuzaburo, the guy who gave him the swords, the flashback he had versus King.
Fuck? How do you know? How did you see that?
I didn't notice. I'm not gonna say I noticed. Someone tweeted it, and actually someone put it in the Twitter chat. Excuse me. So that's random as shit, right? But there's in the Ace Luffy Sabo Luffy flashback, there is a moment where before they go to what's his name? Dragon and them meet Sabo, or maybe after, I can't tell. Either way, Dragon and Revolutionaries stop at Shimotsuki Village.
Yes.
I sent it to the.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
You see Zoro squatting a rock and shit, and they said the dojo were kind enough to provide them with food, and talking about obviously the Zoro's teacher. So there is a little bit of a connection. I'm not gonna say all these niggas know each other for sure.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
But so the only Shimotsuki outside of Wano that we know of is Zoro's teacher. So that would lead us to believe that this guy might be a revolutionary now.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Or you train people that. You know.
That'd be crazy.
So yeah,
Also,
on the low right there.
You notice how like the S also has an X on it, kind of like Ace's tattoo when he had the X on.
Yeah, I think it's like Salva's flag or something when he was like trying to leave the Goa Kingdom.
Yeah.
And then there's the world government flag with like an arrow through it and stuff like that. There's the Marine flag upside down. It's some interesting like flag work or whatever.
But what's that V though? Is that for VV?
Is that for VV? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Is that a V or is that just a flag that has like
I think that's a V, bro.
I don't think that because there's. I think you're reaching. I think you're reaching. With that.
Maybe just a little bit, bro.
We reach as much as we can, bro. That's it.
I respect it.
So
yeah, I think that's really all I had.
This
10 out of 10 chapter, bro.
No, yeah, definitely a banger, 100%.
What a way to come back.
Definitely a way to come back. You guys think we're going?
Oh, I was gonna say, what about like, what do y'all think about Akainu turning up, saying like, you know what? All right, it's too much going on. I'm putting my foot in the game. Like,
I gotta get bitch, bro.
That shit means absolutely nothing to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit means absolutely nothing to me, bro.
The Admirals ain't shit. I don't care.
Bro's about to get bitched by Luffy, bro.
Like,
I'm actually kind of interested to see what Akainu wants to do, because the fact that he's ready to meet all the energy of this world right back with his own energy, I'm interested to see what that looks like. That's all I'm gonna say.
I can agree with that. I think like right now, the Admirals low-key got to turn the fuck up because the world is obviously in shambles and shit.
And the Admirals are getting hoed in every interaction.
Yep. So they
that's why
right now.
That's why I just don't care, because I'm like y'all lost the revolutionaries. You just Green Bulls. I want to right now. Like it's just they just don't compare.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Wait, so are you sleeping on the Admirals right now?
Absolutely.
Kinda.
I'm comatose.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who's gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure Green Bull's gonna get his ass beat by somebody.
Right now?
Maybe not the next chapter, but at some point, like the Straw has gotta leave, and this guy is hell bent on kicking their ass. Somebody gotta beat his ass.
He's a psycho. I feel like he's gonna get recalled though, because if he comes and gets his ass whooped, I'm not gonna lie, that is like a bottom three showing down there. He's right down there at the bottom with X Drake doing nothing at the raid. He's right there.
Let me tell you, excellent, bro. Yo, fuck X Drake, bro.
L Drake, bro.
Wait, who are you talking about?
We're talking about
bro.
Yeah, X Drake. You're right.
They're talking about Sleep Drake.
You spin.
Sleep Drake.
If he comes and gets his ass whooped, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bad showing. So he gotta get called back. Akino gotta be like, nigga, what are you supposed to be back here right now, bro? What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, Akino's the only one that he would listen to though, and as far as we know, he told everyone not even to tell Akino that he's there. So I think the chances of that happening are a little slim. I can't front.
Yeah, but I'm just really think he can't get his ass whooped here.
So you really think he's about to get folded?
I mean, but like what else? Because look, they have to leave, and I don't think this is not a Fujitora situation where they're gonna like convince him.
He's no,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like he wants Straw Hat's head, bro. He wants his head. Like he's not gonna leave without it.
He's a psycho.
Yeah,
but
bro.
But when has Luffy ever done a full?
Wait, no, bro. Who else is in Wano right now, bro?
What do you mean?
Bro.
Wait. You got first of all, you got three Yonkos. You got three Yonkos there. You got Shanks. You got Big Mom and Kaido, because we still don't know what happened to them.
They could pop up.
And then on top of that, like, I don't know if he's getting folded so easily. I mean, before I saw this chapter, I gotta lie, I thought anyone else that wasn't a Yonko that got slapped with a Conqueror's Coded Hockey was getting knocked out like off of one interaction. But he didn't like quote unquote tank it, but I mean he didn't get knocked out even though
he definitely ate that shit. I'm not
He
gonna lie.
did that shit. He got right back up. Like,
Yeah, he got up, he got up.
I mean, so who's he getting his ass whooped by? Like that's what I want to know. Like,
yo, honestly,
Look, just think of this. Like, Straw Hats are escaping. You know, there's a pissed off Big Mama Kaido right there. You know, Green Bull's there. You know, he's like, you know, I'll get on a Kaido's good side if I bring in Big Mama Kaido, and he tries to fold him.
okay,
you know?
yeah, I'm kind of not getting back up. Let's just, I'm the one that say that. But
Look, then I get back up. But I'm just saying that at the very least, he has to deal with like all of Wano.
and I think honestly, what might happen is that like the Marines are like, bro, I don't know about what you're doing in water right now, but we see this nigga Shanks out in these waters, bro. Come help us, bro. like I can see something like that.
Help
Like,
me, please.
I can see something like that because if Shanks is like doing something, I can see that being a wrench in Green Bull's. Because I'm telling you, man, Oda is not bringing this nigga here today just to get his ass whooped.
Wait. So, if Shanks were to confront Green Bull, who's winning?
Oh, Shanks is.
dang!
Hey,
Is it a low diff?
I'm not gonna say low.
I think so.
It's low to mid diff, low to mid diff, low to mid diff.
No, I don't think any admiral is a low diff.
Yeah, I agree.
for Yonko. No admiral.
Yo, this guy trash.
No admiral is low diff. For
Nah, bro,
Yonko.
I'm telling you right now, Green Bull is dookie, bro. He'd get folded. He would get folded.
Wait,
So one tap this nigga like there's just no.
Look.
One tap is insane.
I like one of the biggest Shanks fanboys, and I don't think that Shanks is one tapping any admiral.
You remember Battle of Gods where Beerus just like thump Super Saiyan 3 Goku?
Oh my god!
It's a bad animation. Yeah.
Nah,
Bro, y'all
that's
ever watch
terrible.
Fairy Tail? It's like this nigga Natsu just saying, you know what? I have
I'll
to win now.
watch bad shows, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo, imagine this nigga Green Bull just get knocked out by Shanks Conqueror, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
That would be
bad,
so
bro.
hilarious, bro.
It should be so crazy.
Real quick, yo, what if Zoro just wanders, like getting lost like shit, yo, right? And then he's like, oh, this guy wants to fight? He just takes out Enma, one slice. This guy just tears up the terrain. He already tore up through fucking cement with Pika. He just fucking tears up one slice through fucking Green Bull. That's it.
Ain't that nigga Zoro like half dead still? Like,
Nah, Zoro's up
He
and kicking. Zoro and
up.
Luffy both got back up.
Nah, just act like Oda and ignore it, bro.
I guess yeah. We really never got anything
Nope,
after he saw the Grim Reaper.
Nigga saw death.
Nothing.
He definitely saw nothing about it.
That's,
Yeah.
that's for next time. That's for next time. That's for next time.
There's a theory. I don't. YHuss, you probably heard this theory, but there's a theory about that, right?
Mhm.
So we learned last chapter, because I mean we've been on break, so I haven't really talked about this, but we learned last chapter that Pluto is there. Now, if you understand Greek mythology, Pluto is the god of the underworld.
Facts.
Yep.
And on top of that, Pluto's a ship, and we all know ships that like can manifest forms. What if, because of the fact that Zoro was claiming I'm going to be the king of the underworld, Pluto took an issue with that and was like nigga, what? I'm that one. I'm that guy. And Zoro was like, no, okay, all right. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck? That might have been Pluto manifested, just like
I see.
Yeah.
They call it like the Cloud Ultimate or some shit like that. Yeah. Skype. Yeah.
That would make sense. Like a weapon of mass destruction. The avatar being a Grim Reaper.
Because he showed up in front of Zoro because Zoro was like, I'm gonna be the guy in the underworld. He's like, no, that's me.
And also because of Enma too, though, because they do say like Enma like named off of like the underworld stuff. So
yeah, that's actually a good ass theory. I was about to clown you. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Good ass theory.
Clown, damn.
What's good? I was like, yo, this like I think Oda just ignored it, blah blah blah. Like he forgot he was Russian, blah blah blah. But no, that was a fire theory, bro.
I respect that.
I mean,
it makes sense though too, because Zoro's motif, like theme throughout all the series, is like the demon. Like he's becoming more demonic. Like now he's like the king of the underworld.
Mhm.
So
and then on top of that, like I think that if Pluton is there. If Pluton is there, then like I don't know. I think that either Shanks is going to try to claim it, or what's his name? Oh no, Big Mom. I think either Shanks or Big Mom might be like.
Oh, she out for the count, bro. Them two are.
I don't know. Because she said that wasn't gonna kill her.
You said Kaido's having an awakening. Get out of here.
Okay, all right.
Oh shit.
Hold on. All right.
We beef like you know.
You know, all right, that's fine. Go on. Bring all the insults my way.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
I feel
But,
the only reason why I really honestly don't think that they're coming back is the same reason why I feel like Greenbolt has to go down is because the Strawhats have to leave. They're not leaving if Big 100%. Mom and Kaido come back, bro. That's gonna be a whole nother arc, bro. They may have gotten stronger and they may have defeated them the first time, but that's gonna be a whole nother arc if they have to fight them again, bro.
Agreed. You're right,
bro. I mean, at the end of the day, I probably don't think that they're gonna come back, but or at least Kaido. Like I said, I think I told y'all this like a while ago. Kaido makes sense that he's down, that he went down like that. Big Mom, not so much. Like
bro,
Big Mom,
my nigga Oda said he's trying to end this shit in 3 years, bro. He done, bro. Like that's all I'm trying to like. I feel like he literally just kind of say, yo, we gotta wrap up Wano. No, like let's just work through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I can say, yeah, Big Mom needs more. Like Luffy gotta take her down, blah blah blah. But like, bro, this nigga said 3 years,
you see the roadmap now. What he's trying to do.
He's trying to zoom, bro.
Come on. Do y'all really believe 3 years is?
No, he didn't even say he didn't even say 3. He said 5.
Yeah, he said 5. Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
And then yeah, but like this is Oda. Are we really gonna believe that 3 years is over?
For once, I low-key believe him.
I do.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like on a real world standpoint, Oda old as hell.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Oda's old. Like
you gotta see his kids, bro. Like
he still he already said, you know, he wants to wrap up One Piece so he can go travel the world. Like he wants to do shit. So
with his family and shit. Yeah. Bro, it's been 25 years already. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro wants to get the story done.
Yeah.
I think I just
Oda. I mean, Oda said in that recent duel interview that like, you know, he be adding stuff like or whatever. So I mean. I think
that's not new though. That's not new for him.
Yeah, but that's my point though. Like I think the show will end from this point on between 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying.
I think 5 is like a good estimate. That's like
I still think Oda's gonna hit his goal, but he's definitely
he's definitely not getting 3. I think 5 is way more realistic, and even 5 is kind of fast because 5 is actually like I remember it was like less than 200 chapters or something like that. Like
so 5 years ago, I'm pretty sure we were in Dressrosa.
That's true.
No way.
I want to say.
I'll be back.
Wait, are you looking it up or we are? I think I see him. Be right back. Fuck. All right, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. But go ahead.
Yo, you know something? Oh, go ahead. Sorry. All right. Real quick. Something I just said because we were talking about the Zoro real quick, right? I like how him and Luffy are really correlating, and like in parallel with Roger and Rayleigh. Rayleigh's known as the Dark King. What is Zoro becoming? The Emperor of Hell. While Luffy is becoming the Sun God, and Roger was seen as like the smiley figure between the two. You know, so I like how the parallel between them is just becoming more and more apparent as the story goes on.
Yeah, I agree.
Oda's OD.
Wait, who was it? Who was it to? I'm sorry, my sister was talking to me.
Oh, I was just saying that I like the parallel that keeps advancing with Luffy and Zoro with Roger and Rayleigh, because Rayleigh is known as the Dark King Rayleigh, while Zoro is now the Emperor, calling himself the Emperor of Hell, while Luffy is like the opposite of that. You know what I mean? Like he's the sun, he's the joyful figure, and same with Roger. Between the two,
yeah,
that's right. It's endgame, bro. It's endgame.
Yeah, definitely endgame.
Like I said though, I understand. I completely understand that this show this manga gotta wrap up within 3 to 5 years, whatever. I agree, but that does not mean, in my opinion, that Big Mom is definitely out because she could play a different role later on. But like. We still don't understand like that because nothing came of that volcano eruption. Like
that's true.
Right.
Like we still that volcanic eruption led to nothing. There was like nothing led to that. So I definitely think that I think Kaido's done, but I definitely think that was a scapegoat for at least Big Mom to like get out or whatever.
The thing is, I do feel like even if she is still here, the chances of her coming back in this arc are still pretty slim. Because,
definitely that's arc. I think when people say,
okay, I'm with you then, 100% with you then. Yeah, 100% with you. Okay.
Yeah, she's not coming back this arc, but
it would be crazy to me if she wasn't a main antagonist. If she was back, like if she has something like she's a crazy bitch. With all due respect, she would want to kill Luffy. You know,
with all due respect. Why you giving respect to Big Mom, bro?
Bro, cause she's a sick villain. I got a lot of. Let me not do that.
And we still did not get any confrontation between her and Luffy in terms of like.
Bro, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. I just remember when they were celebrating the dub, this nigga Luffy was doing his legendary, like passed out on some girl's lap, smiling, like resting up, little face, and at the end of the raid, and niggas were like, man, I really think like these like Kaido and Big Mom about to get back up. Or not even Kaido and Big Mom. Niggas were saying like something's gonna happen, like the Marines are gonna pull up. Like people were like, there's something left, and there was nothing left. I think it's clear that people feel like Wano was a bit rushed in the end, at least a little bit. Even
it definitely was. I mean, it was a sentiment. It was a sentiment across.
He literally said like, I'm not gonna I gotta think of a way for Luffy to beat Kaido, but it's not a big punch, and it was literally a big punch. I'm just saying. But my point is that because of that, I believe that he is really trying to wrap shit up. Like he's like, we gotta get shit on track. I gotta see my kids. So that's why I believe.
He's not trying to be a YHuss.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here's the thing. That big punch quote, I actually think that like the community kind of ran with that a little bit now, because looking back on it, and also like looking at like trying to find that quote or whatever, because the community was in a huge divide about, to say he's not doing a big punch, and then other people was like, that's not just a big punch. That's like
everything.
Plus
culmination of everything that he's been up to.
So he said that I know my readers would not be satisfied right now if Luffy defeated Kaido with a big punch, but that was at that time frame.
Right.
Luffy's learned so much since then. So putting that into perspective, I think that was more than just a big punch. It's just it was in the form of a punch, but it was a culmination of all the things that he learned. So I mean, I don't know. I think now I'm cool with it as that is resolved, but it was definitely rushed though. It was definitely rushed because like the death scene, the Ashura. Well, Ashura was fine actually, but definitely Izo's death was not satisfying, and
Agreed.
And just a bunch of other stuff. I'm not even going to say plot lines because some plot lines could get resolved later. Just overall, the tension, the lack of tension as well.
Bro, speaking of Izo, they don't even have Kiku fighting Green Bull right now, bro. That's kind of disrespectful, bro.
Yep. Kiku lost on, yeah. Kiku lost on,
and Kinemon too, but I guess
gotta let him, yeah, they down bad, yo. They lost limbs.
True. There's some bets, it's all good.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Do y'all think Kinemon is doing anything? That's why he.
Nah, yo. Kinemon would actually do work against them because he has fire abilities. So they were like, nah, let's not have Kinemon.
That's something that someone said, is that like, bro, doesn't Shinobu's Dofu kind of counter this nigga? Well, actually, like, is it just rotting or is it aging? It's aging, right?
It's aging, but you age something to the
right type fruit, right?
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Maybe not.
Wait, wait. There's two aging fruits. There's Shinobu and then like Jewelry Bonnie.
Oh, that's a. You just reminded me, bro. They didn't talk about Bonnie at all in the Reverie. She was there.
Oh yeah. So she might have helped them out. I heard that as a possibility. She might have helped them out.
Yeah, someone said like she could have turned Vivi into old ass Leah since she got away.
Yeah. Yo, that's OD. Hell shit. That'd be pretty sick.
Bro.
That's something to keep in mind though, because it definitely was there. We did not hear a thing about her, so But then
And
again, we
she
don't know
had
anything
it
about her
spinning.
in general, so.
We don't know fuck all about her. Well,
She knows shit. That's all we know. She knows something.
and she's related to Kuma in some way. So,
Yeah, she was there to help out Kuma, so she had all the reason to jump in and help. So
Definitely,
Sabo definitely. I definitely think Joey Bonnie helped Sabo out.
That makes sense. Damn, good pickup. Good pickup. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I completely forgot until he said her name. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yo, and no break, yo. We got no break.
No break. Yeah. Two more. It's gonna be like chapter this week and then next week. Yeah.
So we are definitely gonna be
Crazy.
back with another episode. Real quick, because I guess we're about winding it down now. I got one more question for you guys. So we know Shanks is there. We know he's gonna do something. Do we see him next chapter?
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
look,
I don't think so.
No.
All right. Look, I got a hot take here.
Oh yeah.
But
Put on that tinfoil. Let's go.
all right.
Let's hit it.
Shanks is gonna like just straight up bitch Green Bull next chapter. That's
I said that. What?
He did.
I definitely said that shit, bro.
I'm on your side there, bro. Like
Alright,
he's just gonna straight up bitch Green Bull. He's gonna bitch
Yeah,
Green
bro.
Bull.
I really
Why do
think...
y'all why do y'all think that? Wait, Momo.
Alright, listen, wait, peep. So,
hold up.
Alright,
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
So we know that Shanks is not gonna meet Luffy, right?
Okay.
I can assume that Green Bull isn't gonna meet Luffy either, by the way that these guys are trying to stop him.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So if neither of them are trying to meet Luffy, it would only make sense for both of them to meet up on the outskirts of the Luffy and have an interaction. Yeah, that's basically my only point behind it. I ain't going front. I just think it makes sense.
I just think Green Bull's gonna see Shanks. He's just gonna be like, I don't want to fight this nigga. He's just gonna run away.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, he's a whole bitch if he does that.
I don't think so. I don't know. He's like,
yeah, like I just don't see, like. Okay, Momo. Okay, it's just.
we just gotta wait and see, yo. Sunday we just gotta wait and see. That's it, yo. Cause like we.
Momo. Nah. Screw the wait and see. It's fun. It's fun.
You spitting right now. You spitting.
It's fun.
Go ahead.
Momo clearly did not want Yamato to join the fight. Clearly, he has a problem with probably anyone outside of a Wano resident fighting Green Bull.
Yeah.
Why would Oda have Shanks stomp all over that and just shit on Green Bull and like, yep, my work's done, and just Momo like with his jaw dropped, like, what the fuck?
But didn't you agree earlier that somebody has to stop the fight because Momo's not winning?
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it.
Somebody
Somebody is gonna do it, whether or not Momo wants them to or not, because he's not gonna win this fight. Somebody's gonna step in.
Kenny Mom.
Nah. Himon would get folded.
He would. Wait.
That nigga gonna make him a new fit.
Listen. Okay. Two things. One, you don't have to be stronger than the guy to fold him. I mean, if you're a natural counter, it does not matter. Points. Wait. Case in point, NL and Luffy. If we're talking about sheer statistical like attack, power, all that other stuff, technically NL had a lot over Luffy. It was just he could not actually damage Luffy. So that was the problem. Kinemon has fire. That is a natural enemy of forest, of plants, all that. He can and two, this dude got snuck by Yamato. He'll get snuck again by Kinemon, and Kinemon will light his ass on fire, then he'll run.
Yo.
That solves the problem.
Kinemon was on his deathbed like 20 chapters ago, asking Luffy to carry a water on his back, bro. Like that's.
He's recovered. He's recovered.
I say, Kinemon, bro.
This was gonna happen. Yeah, this was gonna happen. Right? Real quick. Yo, Momo's gonna transform human, right? To get out of because he's trapped. He's trapped right now, right? As he's falling, he takes out his sword, and we see for the first time, does some fucking future trunk shit, and slices this motherfucker in half. And then Momo,
bro. Momo is not doing any of that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The only reason I say it is because when in the previous chapters before, he talks about how he doesn't know his own strength yet because he's just got the new body. You know what I mean? So like, it's. I don't know how he's gonna get out of this. There's no way he's gonna fucking beat.
No swordsmanship, bro.
Bro, what I'll say is that my nigga Mod, I actually agree with Kinemon doing that fire shit more than I agree with Shanks fucking up Green Bull.
Like, thank you.
Like, okay. The thing is, I really don't fuck with the idea that Kinemon is gonna be the niggas that save, you know. Well, actually, it would be sick though, because that's my dog. And that's Momo's like father figure. But like, I just think Green Bull cannot come to this island and get his ass whooped. Like everything, like before we knew what he was here for, everyone was saying like, "Yo, we need this nigga to be scary. Like, we need this nigga to." You know, pull up and not be on some Fujitora shit. Like, oh, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to talk. You know, we can figure stuff out. Blah. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Like, you're here to scare niggas. This is the final saga. The Marines and the War are going to be the final enemies. Like, I wouldn't want to get bitched. That's all I'm saying.
The reason why last chapter, why we were so anticipated for Green Bull to come up there, and because we thought he was going to confront the entire alliance. We were like, y'all niggas should not be celebrating. I'm here. What's good? And then get folded by entirely everybody. But the problem is, clearly he's isolated from the entire party for a reason. Yeah. And if he's supposed to get folded right here by not even the main people, that does not speak good to like the admirals, even if it's Shanks that does it. Because that means you take that means Oda's taking the admirals as a joke at that point. Because it's like, oh, I'm here, I'm intimidated, rah, get put down by Shanks.
He's not gonna get put down. He's gonna run away. He's just gonna run away.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
The only reason I don't see him running away.
Yeah, I feel like he's too prideful. Yeah, I feel like
I still agree with that. But I
don't think he's too prideful, bro. I think he's a bitch.
I think he's a
bitch. I think he's a psycho. I really think he's a
psychopath. Yeah. Like on God, I think he's just gonna see Shanks. He's like, nope, not today, and then dip out.
That's a really non-psychopath thing to do, though. I feel like the psychopath thing to do would be like, is that Shanks, nigga? I'm a fucking admiral.
I'm with it. Run that shit right now.
I'm about to say, hold up. I understand that Shanks is built different, even like among the Yonko and stuff. There's something about Shanks, but my problem with that is we're all forgetting that Luffy is a Yonko now. He took down Kaido and was responsible for they took down Kaido and Big Mom. Like, Marines weren't fucking with those guys, and Luffy took them down. So I don't think that Green Bull has the mental space to be like, oh wait, you know what, it's Shanks, you know what, I'm a dip. Like, I don't know, because he has the gall to walk up to Kaido's crew and say, I should not be losing to no mere Yonko commanders. He literally said Yonko commanders like that ain't shit. So, and he clearly went there with an agenda to attack Luffy, who is now officially a Yonko and stuff like that. So clearly there's something, I don't know. I don't think he's in the headspace to actually grasp the situation and run away from someone like Shanks, because he's ready to take on anyone. He just ate an attack from Yamato. Yeah, that was a Conqueror's coded hockey attack. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's that simple that he sees Shanks and he dips. I don't think so.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go get my dinner because I'm hungry. But he's gonna look at Shanks. He's gonna leave because he doesn't want to attack his comrade. He doesn't want to attack his comrade.
You can't leave after.
I'll catch you later. I'll see you on Sunday.
Fuck you, bro.
Yo, he really did that shit in dip. That's OD.
I do think it's possible. Real quick, I do think it's possible that who else is following Luffy? Fujitora. I think Fujitora might actually intervene because
Fujitora is not in Wano. What, bro?
What?
He has to go after. He's after go after Luffy and Law's head. Why would he not be following them?
But like they can't spare like the
manpower right now. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Like, it was a stretch to get Green Bull there. Like,
let me finish before you continue. Like, the whole reason I say this is because Fujitora is not really working with Akainu right now. You know what I mean? And so it's definitely possible that like he shows up and he's like he stops Green Bull from escalating this even further if he's about to get bitched. I don't know, like
you know what? I actually could see that. Like that makes sense to me, as in like
because what else is gonna stop him unless he's gonna get his ass whooped?
Yeah, and I also don't think Oda's gonna show us Shanks fighting here.
And they already showed a connection between the two because they were talking in the Reverie, even got an L in the Reverie. So what if Fujitori's like, let me go stop this dude before he makes things worse? And especially in Wano, I'm assuming he's from Wano, you know what I mean? Like, so like to hear like his country back on his feet, like maybe something might happen. I don't know. Like,
that to me is like actually plausible.
This dude fucking could travel on a fucking meteor if he wanted to. You know what I mean? He got gravity power, so he could just fucking show up out of anywhere. So I don't know.
The only problem I'm having is that if Fujitora if he's from Wano and he left because of what Kaido did to the country, knowing Fujitora's sense of justice and how he is as a person, why would he not just simply fight Kaido? I mean, he's comparable at the time. I assume he was comparable to an admiral anyway, because Fujitora and Green Bull were the only admirals in history to get drafted. Get drafted. So clearly, that's a showcase of power.
I got you, bro. I have the reason for you, bro. My nigga had amnesia, bro. Just like Saga, bro.
No, stop.
Just like me. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Stop.
I know, because I agree with you. Like, what the fuck was this nigga doing this whole time, right?
Yeah, like I don't know how he could have been from Wano. Maybe his origins leave from Wano. Like maybe like his parents
born there or some shit.
Yeah, but I don't think he was himself living in Wano then got drafted to. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think Yonkos are stronger than admirals at the end of the day. But I don't think the gap is that high to the point where Fujitora will leave his whole country without challenging Kaido. And Kaido not remembering that shit, because we all saw Kaido's top 5, and nowhere in that top 5 was Fujitora. So I mean, clearly he did not fight Kaido if he lived there. So I don't understand how, like, if Fujitora lived in Wano, how he could have went that whole time without fighting Kaido. They get drafted to the Marines. Be an admiral, like he didn't like go somewhere to rank up to admiral. He was immediately drafted into admiral, so that means he was of admiral caliber before he got to the Marines. And admirals are not like admirals is not like eons below a Yonko, in my opinion. So I don't see how that, and knowing Fujitora's personality, I don't know. I just can't. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's just not. It's not with me right now. Maybe Oda can make it make sense, but I can't make it make sense in my head.
It makes sense to me, but
I guess we really gotta wait and see. Ain't no more to
a lot of people. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It would be fucking insane. It would be fucking insane, and I would be for it if I see Fujitora on Wano. That shit would be fucking live. Like at least there's that at least.
Yeah, I think Fujitora could be there at Wano. Like he'll show up, like because it's his aesthetic.
The only reason there's that, and also like I said, his mission right now is to get Luffy in Law's head. Like, you know, that's what Akainu told him that he needs to do before he could go to any other Marine base. You know.
Clearly he doesn't. I don't think he cares.
Wouldn't that be a crazy? This is a crazy tangent. But wouldn't that be a crazy way to get them inside a Marine base? Which was like, yo, I caught these 2 niggas, and then he like just walks them in, and then they go crazy. Like that would be random tangent, but
that's actually not a bad idea. Like Trojan horse type of shit.
Yeah, that shit would be insane. But I'd be like, he's like he switches sides right there. Oh my, stop it. But, on
a side note, I would be really hyped if Shanks did actually come up there and bitch Green Bull out some type of way, but I don't see it. But you know, it'd be cool. Shanks come up there and like he's like, "You're not wanting and want to get lost or something," and then he like swings his sword and it's like a huge gust of wind or whatever that blows Green Bull like completely off because he's a plant, so he's like flying away. He's like.
I just don't see Oda like showing us Shanks right now. I don't know. I think she's gonna be do some covert shit, but I'm fucking tired. I'm done. I'm not gonna lie.
We're definitely going for a minute. Definitely appreciate you guys, everybody that watched. Shout out to the YouTube community, Spotify, Apple Music Podcast, Podbean, all that good shit. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We will be back Sunday with episode 30.
Damn.
The big 3.
55.
Let's get it, baby. But until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy, be safe, be healthy, and we will see y'all when we see y'all. Peace, guys.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
That was a W episode. This shit.
That was so fun, man.